my name's Leonna, this is my service dog Aries, and then my retired service dog Belle is here too. I thought this would be a fun video to do. It's going to be my gear favorites of 2019. A lot of makeup gurus will do this every month, but that's kind of hard to do with service dog gear because you're not getting a bunch of new gear every month unless you have the funds for that, of course. And it would be a lot of the same things. So this is just gear that I've seen her use like over and over and over again since we got it, or it's like daily gear and stuff that I truly love and I'd recommend to anybody who can get their hands on it. So yes, and I do want to say I'm not the first service dog handler I know of to do this. I know Service Angel Percy did it last year. I don't know if anybody else has done this, so yeah, I just want to put that out there. I'm not taking credit for coming up with this kind of video. So anyways, let's just get into it. So starting off is this traffic lead. So this is just a paracord traffic lead. It's orange and blue. I actually won this in a giveaway from the service Floof on Instagram. So it's not something that I can be like, oh, you can go out and buy it. But this I found is our everyday leash. It's a thing that I use literally almost daily. And I absolutely love it. It is my favorite thing ever. It's the perfect length, which has been really hard for me to find. And then on top of that, it's also the, it's really soft. It's like a soft paracord. And it's one of those ones that it's easy to just hold on to it when I need to and drop it when I need him to work, off leash for his safety. So our next thing isn't the leash, with leashes, is our Ruggers ropes. So I will say this isn't one that I use a ton just because it's bright orange and I usually only use it on Fridays or whenever I have him in his Sam Houston setup. So when I'm at work or, as I said, on Fridays at school. So yeah, it's really rare to use this, but I love it. Ruggers ropes quality was so amazing, and then I think another reason why I really almost never use it is the fact that I know I can't replace it, with her not being in business anymore. I think the closest leash company I've found that you can get to imitate their quality is going to be Black Sheep Leads on Instagram and Etsy. I know that she took all of Alyssa's materials and started her own shop. They're not affiliated at all, but she knows a lot of the techniques that Alyssa used, which I think is great. And I do know that once I save up the money, I plan on buying a leash from them for more formal occasions. But anyways, so as I was saying, I love this leash. It's so soft. I got it with blue on one end and white on the other because their school colors are orange, blue, and white. And yeah. Okay. So next is going to be our Patience and Love mini leash wrap. I do plan on buying some more of these for my Bridgeport, as well as one more in this style for the other side of my service pup seek harness. Reason behind this is I love that during the summer I'm able to just put this on him and his harness, and that way he doesn't have to wear a cape. He's still marked clearly. And this one I did get it so it's a bit wider than usual, but it's the perfect size for all of his for his harnesses, and it doesn't seem to bother him, as well as Patience and Love quality is absolutely amazing for embroidery. I haven't had any problems with them. Okay. So along with that is our Service Pup Seek harness. We got this secondhand. Sadly, Service Pup Seek doesn't make harnesses anymore as far as I know of, but every once in a while you'll pop up with somebody selling one, or with, I believe during the summer, every once in a while she'll put some up for sale. I was lucky enough to have somebody that I follow on Instagram that was selling this, and it was the perfect size for Aries, as well as handle heights were right and everything, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And I have no regrets. The quality on this is absolutely amazing. The fleece is sturdy. It's all sewn together. I haven't had any problem with pilling, or it really stretching out, which I like. And we've used this, I think, almost every day since we got it. I know we've been using it almost every day for at least the last 2 months. It's just our go-to. It's easy to slide on and take off, and he doesn't have a problem with it. And this one's definitely one of his favorites. So yeah, it's just, as I said, teal and gray. and then it has the T at the bottom, so I can just unbuckle both sides, and then yeah, and then a full strap made out of fleece and all that. Okay, so next is going to be, this is actually something I am getting rid of, but I'm not getting rid of it because I don't like it. I'm getting rid of it because Aries outgrew it. And I'm actually going and purchasing a new one, which I think I've said in a previous video, but our Bridgeport canine harness. So I'm actually selling this to one of my close friends, and then I'm going out and purchasing a new one for him in the right size because he hit a growth spurt and outgrew this one. But this has been a staple for me personally. It was bought for Belle and used with Belle, and then it passed down to Aries. We got it last year at Christmas time, so I've had this for a year now, and I love it. Like, it's genuinely amazing quality. It's great. Everything about it is sturdy. The only thing is that I'm switching to leather, like a full leather one instead of the leather and nylon. That's nothing to do with how it's made. It's just what I prefer, like the look of it. So yeah. Okay, so next I have my Patience in Love vest. So this is just the one that was made surrounding like God of War for Aries. So reasoning with this is it was like, for me personally, this is something that I had been wanting from the point I got him and decided on his name kind of thing. I had been planning on making a God of War setup with Patience in Love. I hadn't decided on a vest or a cape, and ended up just going with a vest because I decided that was going to be best for us. And then the advantage is it can be used as a vest, and I have it stretched out right now so that it fits over his head and behind his harness like a cape would, and it works great. As I said, it's great quality. Like, her work is amazing. I got metallic thread, and then I also got glow-in-the-dark thread on it here, and then yeah, he doesn't have any problems with it, and he's usually kind of touchy with vests and how they fit. So yeah. Alright, and lastly, I have our One Tigress Apollo 09 harness. This has some patches on it from So What Co. I will say So What Co is one of my favorite companies that I worked with in 2019. She was great as far as like designing customs as well as services when you're buying something from a pre-made sale. I got 4 of the ones on here in a pre-made sale from her, and then one is from the ready to ship sale that Patience in Love had. So anyways, this is the Apollo 09 harness. I have it in the cape style right now, so it doesn't have a front strap, but it can convert to a vest, which I really like because there's days where I want him to wear a tactical, but I really don't feel like, you know, putting on a harness as well. I want him in like a minimalistic professional look, I guess, and I want him wearing a vest, and I like that this can be used as both. This one fits perfectly on our Service Pup Seek harness, and that's where I usually put it, and then I switch out the patches. I have three sets that I like to wear with that, or put on there with that. It's this one, and then I have one that's the same colors as that, and then I have just a plain black and white set, so that I'll switch out. One Tigress in general is a great company. All of their gear is quality gear. If you're debating on getting one, and you want a tactical and you're debating on getting them or getting a like cheaper one off of Amazon, I highly encourage you to go with One Tigress. They're really affordable, they're great, and I know that they've just released a couple of new harnesses. I do know I'm looking at one that's a harness cape combo that I think would be great. It's like a patch lover's dream. The entire thing is patch, like it's hook velcro, so you can put a bunch of patches on there. So yeah, if you're like debating on it, I do say go with it, and then they're like really affordable. So yeah, that's all I have for the gear favorites. There's a couple of other things that I'm like I really love that I know that if anybody asked, I'd encourage them to get it or figure out a way to get something similar, but it's also like these ones are definitely top of the top versus the other ones I'm like, well, you know, I can kind of live without if I need to, or I haven't had like enough time with them. Like my Lemon Drop gear harnesses I just got like not even a month ago, so I don't feel like I love them, but I don't feel comfortable putting them in here. And who knows, maybe they'll be in there next year, or they could be gone by next year because I decided I really don't like them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, let me know. I will also try and link all of these shops and places I got stuff. If it's Instagram, then I'll put like Instagram handles in the description box. And yeah, bye and happy New Year's.